of my favorite shows on space and sci-fi.
Yes,
Because that's a battle I would like to see.
Looks like a maybe to me.
So I am here with the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. 64 weeks with the Intercontinental title, a title that is still held, I believe. Is that correct?
I don't hold the title, but I hold the record.
What I mean, yes, the record.
Yeah, the
yes,
record.
A
So
record that is still
the record
held.
that
Yes.
still has not been broken.
Has not been broken, exactly. And of course, you are a wrestling legend, the Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, and the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man, exactly. You are the Honky Tonk Man. And I know you've been in Toronto this past weekend, of course, at another event as well.
Yep.
Have you had a chance to go to the Cadillac Lounge at all?
No, I've not been over to Cadillac. In fact, I was going to go last night, but I knew I had to be over here today and, be with the fans at Wizard World, which is a fan. Wizard does, I do a lot of Wizard World shows around the country, and Toronto is growing and growing every year. And today's, so far, has been a great crowd for a Sunday. It's been a good turnout.
That's great, man. That's good stuff.
But the Cadillac Lounge, maybe Monday night I'll get over there.
Monday night? Okay, good stuff. All right. Because I know they're waiting for you there.
Yeah, I know. I usually get on stage and I sing and I do all that stuff. But they have hot girls and cold beer.
That's a great combination. That's what you want right there. That's what you want. Now, but of course, you've worked with some of the best in the business throughout the years. Who would you say was the best guy you worked with in the ring, that you had the best rapport with?
Oh, gosh, there's been so many because everyone was equally as good as I was or better. And I suppose the Macho Man Randy Savage, God bless him, unfortunately he passed away just for, no reason why this happens to some of us, but it does. But we had great matches together, and we had a chemistry that clicked. And someone asked me, were we close friends? We weren't. We weren't friends. We were friends, but not on a calling each other or visiting each other's hotel room or driving in the car together, anything like that. We were business associates,
right.
But we had a chemistry that clicked very well.
Right, of course, yes, definitely. There's some fantastic matches with you guys back in the day.
Yeah, and I've always said, you don't have to love someone to work with them.
True, very true. Yes,
So,
I work with a guy named Mr. Green. He's an
and
asshole.
you don't love him, huh?
No, I don't love him at all. I don't love him at all. You, to this day, are still working in the independent scene with the young up-and-comers.
Yes.
Do you find, how do you feel that relationship is? Do you feel like you're teaching them something about chemistry, like psychology in the ring?
Yeah, I do. Normally, when I have matches, and I have one coming up here on Monday, which is a benefit, Cure for Cancer benefit show, fundraiser, and I do a lot of those. But the young guys, when I have a match with them, I know they're nervous, I know they're kind of shaky and afraid. I tell them, just relax, take it easy, you'll learn something. And when it's all over, they come back and they go, gosh, that was so easy, it was the greatest match, I didn't have to do anything, I just went out and did this, and I will just let you do it. I said, just relax, take it easy.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great.
So if they can learn how to do that, then that's half the battle.
Of course.
Because once your nerves take over, and you know this by being on camera and everything, once your nerves take over, you're finished. You're done.
Totally. I totally agree with that. Now, speaking of independent, though, you've also had a little bit of a venture into independent film recently. The film Crushed Velvet is coming out later this year, I believe?
I don't know when it's going to be out, and I do all sorts of stuff. I do an internet radio show that I had 100,000 listeners every week on that.
Yeah.
I set the standards on the internet for a lot of the way that guys have now gotten into doing business electronically. I set the standards for these shoot DVDs, these videos where I just took on everyone's questions and I didn't pull any punches. And if I wanted to call somebody life is a bed of roses, but you got to watch out for the pricks.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
That's the way you can say things and get away with it.
Right. Well, speaking of the pricks, for the end of this episode, the end of this interview, I was wondering if we do a little name association. If I throw out a name, you just give me like one thought on them.
Okay, this is internet, right?
This is internet.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
It's fair game. We're
Okay.
geek hard. We geek hard here. So yeah. So Eric Bischoff.
You mean bitch off? You know, it's really funny now because one of the guys, the Steiner guy, is going really after Bitchoff, and I even heard that Kurt Angle did an interview on TV not so long ago, and he actually caught, and see, I was the one that started that. I started that whole thing, Bitchoff.
Well, there's you coined the phrase right there.
Yeah,
you can add that to your accolades.
I can add that to something I created, I
Definitely.
suppose.
Dixie Carter.
Gosh, a lady with her daddy gives her all the money she wants. It's like, Daddy, give me more money. I want to buy more wrestlers.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Boom, 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 boom. Is he in space or where? He's been listening to too many Tony Robbins tapes.
Yeah, I'd say so. Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, brother. You know, brother, I wanted $30 million for that house, brother. But you know what I had to do? I had to sell it for 6.2. That's true. He wanted $30 million for the house. It wouldn't sell. He dropped it to 20. Then he dropped it to 12. Then it went to 8, and he sold it last week for 6.2 million. That's a 28,000 square foot home on the bay in Tampa in an exclusive neighborhood. Man, did he take a beating?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And not only that, he's not living there and couldn't live there. He wasn't even allowed on the premises.
Oh my gosh.
And his wife's going to get, his ex-wife gets half the money from the house sale. Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
And finally, Bubba the Love Sponge.
I have no idea why this guy doesn't like me. If he walked up here today, I would not even recognize him. I don't remember ever meeting him. I don't know what I ever did to him. Why he goes after me, I do not know, and I don't really care.
Yes, well, I can't, from this interview right here, I can't tell either because it's been a delight talking to you. And I wish you all the best, man, and thank you for bringing some of the best matches of the 80s.
Thanks so much.
All right,
thanks to
very much.
Wizard for having me.
Yeah, thanks to Wizard. There's some brains that keep on calling me. You know, it's good stuff.